The Naperville Police Department and Naperville North High School recently partnered to educate parents about addiction and drugs. NCTV 17's Whitney Goodbread has more.
Parents recently filled Naperville North's library to learn more about the drugs that circulate the area and ways to help keep their kids clean. Detective Shaun Ferguson of the Naperville Police Department taught parents about both illegal and prescription drugs and said that living in an affluent community like ours can make it easier for kids to obtain drugs.
I'd say largely access to money, access to resources, access to phones, cars, money fuels the trade because that's how people communicate, how they buy it and how they get to it.
Another Naperville Police Department detective, Wistocki, who investigates high-tech crimes, explains that by monitoring your child's phone and internet use, you could help prevent their drug use.
How many of you know the apps that your children are using on their phone?
I was very interested in all the monitoring that's out there for computers and for cell phones, and just the amount of prescription drug use that's going on in our community. I was aware of sort of the illegal drug use, but not as much the prescription drug use.
Many parents admitted that they know illegal drugs like heroin are all throughout Naperville, but didn't realize that prescription drugs, like their old painkillers, could be the gateway into a heroin addiction.
Prescription drugs basically, and as powerful as they are now with the codones and opioids, they're basically a chemical form of what you may get out of heroin. And it is legal and some people need it, but in the same sense it needs to be controlled like you would control a weapon in your home.
To combat prescription drug use, the Naperville Police Department collected pills at the event that were no longer needed to help dispose of them properly as part of their new Take Back program. Reporting from Naperville North, Whitney Goodbread, Naperville News 17.
The Naperville Police Department is working on bringing the Take Back program to the entire community in the future.